Dude put gloves on to change the taillight.
Well, because I took them out the other day and I touched them with my dirty fingers and I blew both my taillights.
Yeah. It's not the only thing you blew. What is up? I'm sorry, did you like that? What is up, everyone? So today we're working on the coupe, as the title probably says. So last video, you guys, shut up, RJ. So last time you guys saw, I got the front end on the car, drove it for like the first time in forever. Well, I drove it in the parking lot. Now we have enough pieces here to get back to work on the car, and that's what we're doing today. So yesterday I went a little crazy and I put my door handles in because we got them back from paint, and I put the door cards back on. The door cards haven't been on this car in like a year and a half, so this is really good to see. So I felt kind of bad because yesterday I lost my lock cylinders, and it was an all-out manhunt in the garage for probably 2 hours.
At least 2 hours.
So I had 5 of us here ripping my garage apart for these things so I could put my door cards and handles and everything together. RJ found them, so props to you, buddy.
Hell yeah.
I owe you dinner for sure. Woohoo! So the door cards are in. Now today, my big goal today is to clean out the carpet, the seats, well, the whole interior, and mock up my seats, or actually put them in with some brand new seat rails. It's a Mark II kind of day. That's how you know the weather's getting good.
Sun's out, the weather's getting nice, everyone else is driving their crap, so I might as well pull this thing out.
Yo, peep these things. They're pretty, huh?
Dude, what does this thing do? Is this, it's just adjustable? Locking it in? What is?
I'll talk about this later, but. So putting in bucket seats, ask Brian, he recently found out, it is a huge pain in the butt.
Dude, I saw, the funny thing is my car, dumb smooth. Everything went perfect.
Well,
No. But everyone else's car, for some reason.
Well, the Beamer's got a lot more room.
Yeah, height-wise, there's so much more room. But DJ just put seats in his car, didn't fit. Josh just put seats in his car, didn't fit.
S chassis are just tight.
This thing was like cake, and I feel bad for you guys.
I don't think, did they ever see your blue brides?
No.
How gangster, you never see blue. Blue on the white, kind of a look.
Dude, I got a killer deal, like.
Yeah,
I'm
you
super
did.
thrilled with that.
Well, nothing to see there.
That today?
I don't know. Turbo number 3? And that's why it's smoking. All right, so the first thing I want to do today is clean up the interior, because it has been like a year and a half of this thing just being open with no windows, and it got pretty gross in here. I just had to install a new stud right here last night, and well, there's just stuff everywhere, especially all of the like wet sanding muck from when Brian did the roof here. It's just kind of, well, embedded. So let's give it a dry vac and attempt to deep clean. It's not perfect, but it's a hell of a lot better. But let's try and get at least some of these stains out right here, because it looks like RJ was having a little too much fun in the passenger seat. Hey, you weirdo, what were you doing in my car?
In whose car?
My car.
In what? No!
It's crazy how having a clean carpet can make the entire car just look twice as good.
I'm glad you learned something from Aiden while he was here.
This car is way too nice.
Nice work, James. Very clean.
So I have no idea where this came. Did you buy this? Did Steph buy this? I don't know. It smells really good and it worked really well, so would recommend.
I don't know.
Time to clean up the seats and get them ready. They're just so dusty from sitting out in the shop for like a year and a half, so. Oh. Let's give these a quick vacuum and get them ready to install. All right, so now that everything is clean, we have a really good foundation to now get these things back in the car. And well, it might sound like an easy feat, but it's actually a huge pain in the ass, so I'm kind of dreading it, but it needs to get done. That'll be a big hurdle, get the seats in. We could actually probably go drive the car around finally. So today we will be installing a new, beautiful product, the Garage Star seat rails. So you're probably saying, hey, Jimmy, you already have seat rails, why you change them out? Sorry, that sounded a little rude, but.
That was a me comment.
That was a you comment. So the seat rails I have on the seats now, I've had them for a really long time, and these actually came off a car that I parted out. They're like low mount seat rails. They're literally, you physically can't make them lower. They like sit on the ground. But they're flimsy, they bend all the time, and they've always been a pain in the ass. So I've been dying to change it for a long time, and then Garage Star have been producing these for a little while now. And while these are probably one of the lowest going known rails on the market right now. Does that sound right? Lowest going known rails. Whatever. So it's a beautiful product. We have them in the Sonda. I really like them. So they sent me a set and we're gonna install them in the coupe. So these things are nice and easy. It's one piece. It is a fixed seat rail, which some people want a slider, but when you get a slider, you kind of have to sacrifice height, and I don't really have much to sacrifice. So these are kind of one and done piece right here. So not only does it bolt straight to the chassis, bolt straight to the chair. Usually sometimes you need like side brackets and bottom bracket. Nope, you just need one bracket. Ooh. Get that out of there. These. So the front is what I'm worried about because the seat rail comes really close to this piece. So we'll try lowest to start and then go from there. But I guarantee we're gonna have to adjust that. I'll tell you what though, these things are actually really pretty. Like the wrinkle black, sheesh, you guys know. Time for the first test fit, and well, I'm hoping we don't hit anything because we gotta avoid my hydro, we gotta avoid the floor, and
Center console.
I gotta shut up. Cage, yeah. It actually fits really nice. Ooh. I think it's hitting a hydro too much. So I bolted my e-brake, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drill another hole to kind of kick the ass end over more. It's probably gonna hit my center console, but I'd much rather it be gouging my center console than into the seat, so. A little carbide on the drill. It works.
Thing worked, man.
Yeah, we don't need much. If we can kick it over just like a 1/4 of an inch, I think we should be in the clear. Can you just like put your foot on this? Like, reach in there, Donnie. Yeah, use those little legs of yours. There you go. Push as hard as you can.
No way. Tighten that thing.
Almost there. You struggling or what?
Hell yeah.
Okay, you're good.
Bolts are seating. Clearance.
Man,
Still close, but it's not like digging in like it were before.
well, what I'm worried about is like the way the mounts are. The whole seat's supposed to go this way.
Towards me.
So this is probably one of the biggest reasons why I was dreading this, because I knew this would happen. But the seat's hitting this, of course. We moved it over quite a bit, but the seat right now is kind of cocked like this to avoid the handbrake. So the back lines up fine, but the front, it's like almost a 1/2 inch off. Even if we get it and kind of pry it, it's the closest we can get is like a 1/4 inch off. So we either have to modify the seat rails, because I can only space out that side so far, or we have to move the hydro. I know a lot of guys have done like remote mount handbrakes, like Adam has his like in the back, but I really like how mine is. It's like very sturdy. I really enjoy it there. So the Garage Star seat rails, they're beautiful. I really like them, and they would fit amazing if the handbrake wasn't there. So don't blame these, blame me, or my car, or my setup.
Take the
Whatever.
handbrake out. You don't need it.
No, I feel like I want it, and I kind of like it.
Is a handbrake considered cheating for the people that don't know drifting?
No. It's a tool. It's just, you just shouldn't overuse it, you know?
It's a tool.
A few moments later.
All right, so I don't know what the last thing I filmed was. We kept pulling it out and obviously test fitting different positions on the rail. Right? That's what you're supposed to do. And it actually worked out really well. Once I took this from here and moved it up one. For some reason, that just made everything fit so much better. And now I was able to just wedge bolts in there. It's a tight fit because it's still resting on the high handbrake, but I got all the bolts in. So this thing is, this is the most sturdy, this is the sturdiest this thing has ever been. And it looks so freaking good. So I was bitching a lot because the fitment with the handbrake, but it's tight, but it fits. The passenger side should be real easy. I'm a huge fan of these rails. Really happy with the Garage Star product, but right now in the background, RJ's doing something pretty cool. Can I show him?
Yes.
I'm allowed to?
Yeah.
So, Pat, you know the saying. What's the saying?
Well, what's the saying?
Slam it on what and daily it?
Slam on Tarmacs? I don't know.
No, everybody's been DMing me that, and I'm like, I had no idea what it was from.
Coolest, yeah.
Well, guess what? RJ's doing such.
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. Trying to line up the spacers and the wheel. That was
Oh yeah, this is RJ's first time dealing with a Volkswagen where there's no studs.
Yeah.
You can convert later on if you want, but
Maybe. Maybe just one.
I'm excited to see it. I think it's gonna look pretty good.
No.
We'll come back.
Take your time, we'll wait.
All right, so now it's time for the second scene, and for the second scene, it's gonna be a lot easier because there's no handbrake in there. And there's one thing I was requested by my mom, my girlfriend, and probably all my friends was make the passenger seat taller because I usually make them the same height because it looks nice, but then they can't see over the dash because all my friends are short. Correct?
I am very short, but I'm average in America.
So instead of using these two holes, I'll probably just bring it up one. I'll compromise. I'll bring it up one. I don't want it to look too crazy with different level heights. Sorry, Ma. All right, let me know if it's too low. It's not really bolted down, but you just got so scared. How is it? It's good. You can see over the dash and whatnot.
Yeah. I didn't mind it being low before. I thought it was kind of cool.
Yeah, but then everyone would get ride-alongs and it would just film the dash.
It's because they don't know they got to do this. Not hard, guys.
No, my mom has been reminding me for the last 2 months. She goes, when you put the seats in, make sure they're taller.
I like this. This feels pretty comfy, though.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. It's perfect. There you go, Ma. You're welcome.
Seat's a little snug, though. I'm kind of fat.
All right, so we got it bolted in, and I guess I spoke way too soon in the video because I was saying how it's always a pain in the butt to put seat rails in, but the garage style rails, the way they're orientated, and the fact that it's a one-piece design made this so easy. With this thing being at a normal person height and it not having an e-brake shoved between it, it took like 2 seconds to install. It was so easy. Scratch what I said in the beginning. If you guys want an easy S-chassis seat install with a lot of adjustability, Garage Star. You literally can't beat that. So I'll put the link in the description, of course. But man, it is looking more and more like a car every second, and I love it. This thing is looking official. I was worried that I wouldn't like the red this year. I was thinking about switching it up, but the red on the black is just a whole freaking look. Well, and I can finally kind of drive this thing. What do you think, Donnie?
RJ, is your mind ready to be blown? About what?
They're in.
Why isn't it outside?
Just put the bolt in, buddy.
Looks like the guy with the truck and trailer is coming to grab it for SEMA any second.
Oh, it looks so good. I'm so happy. Is this thing almost done?
Nope.
Come on.
I can't get the spacer to fit. There's too much rust on it.
Go get him some power tools.
No, I got this.
Who's that? Look. Ant, every time Ant works on his S13, he FaceTimes us.
Flip the screen.
Ooh, okay. Who would have thought in a million years you'd own a Beetle?
Honestly,
I'm not mad about it. It's pretty dope.
I'm not either. I always thought they were cool.
There he goes. You got it. I'm just dying to see this thing aired out. Just air it out right there. Drop that bitch. Sheesh.
All right.
Okay. I see you. So guys, gotta remember, it's a Volkswagen in its bag, so it's all about tuck. Front, I'll take it. The rear, needs some work.
The rear is 4 fingers.
Can't be having that.
No.
Send her home. Completely changed the look of this thing. Wow. It looks awesome.
So good.
You would own a Beetle.
I would.
It looks good, dude.
Dude, it's awesome.
Go hard park next to it. Just squat down. Go air out next to the car. There we go. Nice work, buddy.
I'm so excited. It's the first time you've ever liked a set of wheels I put on a car.
Well, we finally got some Volkswagen content everyone's been asking for.
Not me.
Please tell me who was asking for it.
Don't disrespect the
I'm not
community.
disrespecting, I'm just saying.
I'll tell you what, RJ has had a lot of cars over the years, and RJ's always had an interesting taste of fitment, but today, I'm proud of him because it honestly looks pretty freaking dope. I do not mind seeing this in the parking lot every day. It's like a Porsche that got squished, you know?
I know.
So now that the seats are in, I can actually like drive it. So I don't care if it's just a putt around the parking lot, I want to drive it. That's how it goes down. Well, there's a new problem. I know the motor's good, so it might just be the switch.
No, it's working here.
Oh. Interesting. So, if you guys remember, probably not because it's been so freaking long, I actually did a whole new transmission adapter setup in this car because the one I had prior was kind of like the only thing I really didn't like about the drivetrain because it was like very notchy, flywheel made a lot of noise. So now I have the Fish Racing where it's an entirely new bell housing for the CD09 transmission. So not only does everything fit better, but it uses an OEM style flywheel and an OEM style clutch. So there's no more chattering inside the interior. But now I also have a Tilton race internal slave. Never had an internal slave before. This is a stage 6 action clutch, which we have in the 33. And Deej, you know how hard that thing is. This thing has the same clutch, and since it's a hydraulic, it feels like I have a stock clutch, so it messes with my head.
Think he's gonna rip it?
Oh yeah.
When doesn't it?
Yeah, but he hasn't really tested it.
My alignment's bad.
Bad? I could have told you that. Ant could have told you that.
Now that I'm actually sitting in a seat, the seating positioning in this car has always been a little awkward, but like, I've never been so comfortable in this thing.
It's good.
It's amazing. I'm really, really happy. As you guys could probably tell by the beginning of the video, I was really stressed about it. But now, dude, it ended up working itself out, so.
Dreading doing that all week.
I think moving over the hydro and kind of forcing it where it wanted to sit, it feels great. It feels really good. So there's a lot of things we gotta dial in. Ooh, forgot the battery wasn't tied down in the trunk.
Oh, man.
Give me a second. Bad move. Look at this. Look at this. Driving my S13. Oh, through the water. Ugh. Oh, damn it.
Already needs to get washed.
I want to go.
You wanted to do it
I
so
want to
bad.
slide so bad. I know this isn't very exciting, but it's very exciting for me.
Just take it in.
Just, like, there's definitely one of those things on video, just like, what's going on? And just me, really happy that I'm driving
It's
this
a
thing in
big
the parking
moment,
lot.
though.
Yeah. It's not like it's a fresh engine swap or anything, but things do feel a lot different.
Oh my. This thing popped.
Just blows the tires off. That's on wastegate, so that's like 300 horsepower. So the power steering's a little iffy. Hope I don't need a new pump because the JZ pumps are very expensive.
Are they?
Yeah. What?
She sounds right. And she feels right.
It feels good, and it's like so undialed too, and it still feels this good. I know I keep saying it, but I cannot get over how good the seat fits right now. I'm so happy. The seat always felt kind of just, it's never been that comfortable. It's like, it's been tolerable, but it is so good now.
What's up, dude?
What do you think, kid?
Did you adjust the seats for my height?
Dude, look how comfy. Remember how it used to sit kind of like crooked?
Yo, this car legitimately looks like a video game car now.
Yeah.
Like, this is what you do when you get a video game, you build this car. Red
right.
seats, everything.
Everything, the works.
She's pretty, man.
Isn't it crazy just seeing the interior clean with the seats now?
Oh yeah, you got rid of all the wet sanding
Yeah.
schmegma that left all over the car.
I was like, RJ, what'd you do to my All right, so the last couple days has been pretty crazy for us with the S chassis, but another one of our good friends, Alex over here, he just picked up his coupe fresh from paint. And I've never seen such a clean 240 in my life. We're gonna pull out so heavy this year. I'm so happy. One of my favorite things about this car,
What?
the license plate.
I know. You ain't getting that.
You ain't getting that.
You didn't sleep on that.
You were on the waiting list for a while for that one.
I seen it. I was like, I gotta have it.
Dude, you literally just picked up from paint, what, 5 minutes ago?
Literally 5 minutes ago.
Dude, it's so beautiful.
Crispy.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you, Jimmy.
I wish it was daylight so you guys could really see this, but it's so funny. So this is AG2. This is the same color as my Z and my hatch. But the color never aged very well, so when you see it freshly painted, you won't even believe it's the same color code. Alex, can you pop the hood? I know the hood's not as clean underneath the hood, but
yeah, it's not as clean.
that's next. Yep, that's right. That's the engine I should have put in the 33.
It's a little crusty under here, but
To come.
that's it.
That's it. Pause. I'm way too happy seeing all my buddies' like cars finally like coming together over the last couple years. That is so good.
And it's about to experience what his SR is not gonna feel like.
So I forgot I put a different wastegate in this thing because I stole the wastegate from this to put in the BMW, so I threw one in. Right now it's only making like 10 PSI. So it's probably making 300 horsepower.
It feels like 5.
Just you wait, Donald.
Yeah, you got your diaper on?
I'm gonna need it in this.
You wanna park that over there, Dag? Ian's probably like, shit. Ian's fucking ass is probably filled with shit. Oh.
That's it?
You're crazy.
I'm laughing. I'm just like, Degno slowly moves car. It looks good.
Yeah.
It's like,
Dude.
What?
That's crazy.
Very planted.
Very controllable, yeah.
It look good sideways. I know it's just a little bitch ass drift.
I wish I was standing over there when you're, but.
True. It just feels good to spin around, especially in this thing.
Do a few spins.
The block is a little busy.
A little hot. And what'd you think?
Very good.
Very good?
Well built.
Yeah.
Did I get like do a birdie without crashing?
Too grippy. Found that brake pedal real quick.
I was gonna, and I realized I don't have front grip. Taco the eBay. They gotta see it.
This thing is, I don't know how it works.
This doesn't even look right, dude.
It does.
Oh my god, this thing is beautiful. Oh my god. So that's how my front end is supposed to line up.
Never seen a trunk so perfect.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Nice work, Jake. Now some wheels and you will be hitting.
So I didn't get a crazy amount of stuff done today, but I'm really happy just to see the interior cleaned up because it was so messy. The seats are now in. I was dreading it, but the garage star rails made it very easy. I threw my harnesses in real quick too. Wasn't too bad. So it's nice to see it all together. And then the door cards, dude, it's been so freaking long. And Deej, now that you're here, how crazy did we go looking for those lock cylinders?
All day.
All day. It literally
Hours.
spent the entire yesterday.
The whole shop.
It was a
toured
mess.
This whole shop.
It was a mess. That's why vlogs are just a pain in the ass. You spend half your day looking for a piece, but whatever. So, car's looking sick. We got plenty of work to do, but did a little whipper in the parking lot. It felt great, but man, is there a lot to do. Either way, huge progress. That's what it's all about, Deej, right? Making progress every day. That's it. Make a little progress every day. Eventually, you end up with something pretty freaking cool. That's what it's all about. Do not sleep. So you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content, and we'll see you guys very shortly.